Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Holly Wolly Whoopsie. I'm Holly, and today I'm going to talk about 5 things I absolutely hate about cross stitch. So, number 1, I do hate how long it takes to do cross stitch. Like, some people are a process versus end product, like they enjoy the process of creating cross stitch. But you know what it's like? You just want to stitch all the things, you want to have them all done, and you just want them done now. And you want to put them up on your wall and display them, and sometimes just the time it takes to do cross stitch can be so insanely long. You know, even if you're stitching on something for like the whole day, you're like, that doesn't even look like I've done that much. And in a way, like, I absolutely hate that. Like, I just hate that it takes as long as it does. Number 2 kind of leads on from number 1 in that when you're gifting a piece, I don't think people appreciate how long it's taken you to do that cross-stitch piece. Like that Santorini, that took me 5 weeks. That is a lot of dedication I did for my friend. And you're like, do they know it took me 5 weeks? Like, I didn't tell her it took me 5 weeks. She didn't ask how long it took. They'll probably just think that was like a couple of weekends work. I don't know. And it's not that I want people to be like, oh my God, you've slaved over this for like so long. But I don't know, like, do they really realise how many days and how many hours went into doing a piece for them? Even if it's a small piece. Like, even a small piece can take you like couple of weeks. Crazy. So yeah, takes a long time, and do people actually know? They like really appreciate how long it is actually physically taking you to do that. Number 3 is the cost. Now, you know, there are certainly more expensive craft hobbies, but there are quite a lot of things that you might potentially want before you've even got started. So you need like extra needles, you don't really want to use the kit. Embroidery scissors, because you can't just use big old chunky scissors. Like a hoop if you want to use those, a stand if you want to use that, scroll frames, all of that jazz. Then you buy a chart. And you don't just want one chart, you want like a few different charts. You've got a few different whips. You need a project bag for all of these different whips, by the way. So you've got your chart, you want some nice fabric. Let's get like a fancy overdyed linen. We need like the next size up because that size not big enough. I really like that colour, I want to get more, I want to have spares. I want to get the entire DMC collection of skeins. Plus, you want to get your skeins for like the project you want to do. It might be 15. It like adds up a little bit, doesn't it? Let's face it. Especially if you've got multiple whips. And I like to that's why another reason I like to have like a few whips, because I don't like to overbuy skeins. I like to buy what I need for a project, but then I can't justify buying another skein or whatever I need for another project when I know I'm using it for that project. So I would want to just share, and then I can't deal with like the sharing of floss between multiple projects. That stresses me out a little bit. So yeah, let's face it, it can get expensive. There is enabling on the internet as well, and you see everyone's like beautiful charts and you're like, yeah, I need that. You go on Etsy or something, it's like 50% sale, like it's like £3 or something, but then you don't just buy one, do you? So yeah, it can be a little bit expensive. Number 4, I forgot what it is. Number 4, personally, I really don't like backstitch. Like, I really don't like it. I like what it looks like when it's like got that little bit of detail and you've finished your piece, and it really does finish it off when the piece has got backstitch in it. It really does make a difference. But I hate backstitch. Really hate it. And I struggle to find the energy to do it. And I normally do it as I go, because if I wait to the end, I'm just not going to do it. There's no way I could ever backstitch a whole piece after I've finished it. I don't mind lettering. I don't mind backstitch lettering. Because that like serves a purpose, it's like part of the design. But like backstitch to me is just the monotony of it. Like I really don't like it, which is why I really like Emma Congdon designs. Don't need backstitch in it. There isn't any backstitch. Absolutely love it. And those few that I've done recently, yeah, I love when there's no backstitch and it doesn't need it. Yeah, I can see why it's there, but it stresses me out. I don't like backstitch. And number 5 are hoops and stands. I know a lot of people use hoops, use stands. Well, maybe not so much stands. Like I don't like. I'm not holding a grudge against stands because, like, posture-wise, I wish I could get on with like stands. Like I feel like you'd be able to stitch for like longer in your life if you used a stand because you're like in a good position. But like hoops, for me, it is just not how I stitch. And doing, like I've mentioned before, like it just feels slow to use a hoop going in and out. And I wish I could do the two-handed, but then you need a stand. And all of these things are expensive. You need hoops of different sizes. You need a good stand. And yeah, it's just, you know, like when something's really not your style of stitching. It's just really not me. And I think that leads to like frustration, which is why I just stitch in hand, because that is what I enjoy. It doesn't feel like I'm like resisting my tools. And also, you know, like a Lowry stand is expensive. I'm saving myself like £100 that I can then spend on kits and other stuff. So stitching in hand is cheap. So yeah, hoops more in particular, it's not me. I just don't like them. And there you go, there's just my little stupid video about the top 5 things that I hate about cross stitch. And I've not made that up, I do genuinely dislike these things. But let me know in the comments below, do you agree? Or I'm sorry if I've completely triggered you and you actually love these things. But you know, that's the beauty of cross stitch. Everyone has different ways of doing things, different ways of working. Which, you know, is just as fun and exciting to find out the little things that people hate about the craft and the hobby that we absolutely love. Because you can't love every single thing about the hobby that you do. There's going to be times when you're frustrated and yeah, just a little bit annoyed. And those 5 things that I've told you about are the things that make me annoyed when I think about them or have to do them, like the backstitch. Ugh. Yeah, that really upsets me. So, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye! If you're new here, you might want to hit that subscribe button up at the top to be notified of when my new videos drop. I do Friday FlossTube and Tuesday for just like a random video like this. If you enjoyed this video and want to see something similar, then click this video here because it's just another discussion point to do with cross stitch, and you guys have been really loving it. I've had so many comments on that, on how I cross stitch, how you cross stitch, and it's just really great to have like a bit of a discussion about cross stitch. Let's face it, I mean, if you're interested in that sort of thing, click this video.